Welcome back to Sơn Real Estate Newsletter. This is the real estate information program of Sơn Market, broadcasting monthly. I'm editor Vàng, and to start the program, let's review some highlights of Sơn Market in May 2022. 8,100 billion investment under PPP contract for the expressway connecting Điện Biên, Tây Trang bordergate. Sơn and Huaphanh want to upgrade border crossing to boost trading and commerce. C69 continue to develop projects in Sơn and Chau provinces. Sơn preventing and protecting water resources against the risk of degradation. Sơn farmers expect the government to create more pushes for agriculture to develop sustainably. Sơn ready for OCOP Vietnam Fruit and Products Festival 2022. Recently, in a written submission to the government office, the Ministry of Finance said that according to the plan, Sơn Điện Biên and Tây Trang bordergate expressway is 200 kilometers long with a scale of 4 lanes is expected to be invested in the period of 2030. According to the proposal of Điện Biên People's Committee, the first phase of the project will be 50 kilometers with a scale of 2 lanes. Phase 2 completes the scale of 4 lanes, expected to be completed and put into operation in June 2026. The route is 50 kilometers long, including 45 kilometers of the main line and 5 kilometers of the connecting segment to the National Highway 279 to ensure the operation and connection of development. The total investment of the project is estimated at 8,177 billion excluding interest, of which the construction cost is 5,900 billion, private equity is 1,269 billion, other mobilized capital is around 2,989 billion, expected to be mobilized from many sources such as bank loans, investors with related interests such as real estate, industrial parks, services, through the BCC Corporation contract. Construction is expected to begin in December 2023 and be completed and put into operation in June 2026. Within the framework of the official visit to Laos by National Assembly Chairman Mr. Vương in the afternoon of 16th of May at Laos National Assembly House, Mr. Huaphanh, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, head of the National Assembly delegation of Sơn La Province, had a working session with Ms. Lombun, Deputy Secretary, Chairman of the People's Council of Huaphanh Province, Northern Laos. The two parties informed each other of the socio-economic development situation and some outstanding achievements of the province in recent times, as well as the strategic orientation in the coming time. Mr. Huaphanh asked Huaphanh provincial leaders to report to Laos government to have a resolution like the Vietnamese side on upgrading the construction of Pa Hang and Long Sap bordergate to international level, affirming that this is the best condition to promote trade exchange and people-to-people contract between the two provinces. Regarding Mr. Huaphang's proposal to upgrade the Pa Hang Long Sap bordergate into an international bordergate, Deputy Secretary and Chairman of the People's Council of Huaphanh Province said Laos is currently preparing infrastructure conditions to upgrade the bordergate. On 18th of May 2022, Construction Joint Stock Company 1369 was approved by Lai Châu People's Committee to propose a survey, research, survey, and planning of projects in the province. This is considered as a premise for the development opportunities of enterprises in Lai Châu province, setting expectation for contributing to the development of infrastructure and urbanization of the province. Accordingly, Construction Joint Stock Company 1369 is allowed to study and survey proposal for planning plans and funding for planning of areas. Urban areas in Dong Phong Ward and San Thang Commune, Lai Châu City, Sin Ho Town Tourist Urban Area, Tan Nguyen Town Urban Area. Through the actual survey process, C69 found that The above area have the advantage of geographical location, along with many development potentials, nature incentives, and are considered as key development areas of Lai Châu province. And in the future, the company also pays special attention and appreciates the bright spot in attracting investors through policies, mechanisms to encourage investors to participate, flexible policies to support businesses to implement leading projects in the province. As a locality with rich water resources from 35 large streams, 2 large rivers are Da River, 280 kilometers long with 32 tributaries, and Ma River, which is 90 kilometers long and 17 tributaries. Over the years, Sơn La has implemented many practical solutions to improve the efficiency of water resource management and protection, meet the need of use and water resources for socio-economic development. In order to ensure the prevention and minimization of negative impacts from production and living activities on water quality, the province has made public information related to exploitation and use of TRIền, result of determination of 160 areas as restricted from groundwater extraction, establishing a water protection corridor to announce the sanitary protection zone of the domestic water collection area on the province website, and list of the people's committees of district and communes with rivers and streams within the protection zone. For hydroelectric projects, after organizing the consultation as prescribed, the project owners have publicized the information for 30 working days before starting construction and publicly listed the information at the headquarters at the commune level, People's Committee at the construction site as prescribed. According to the leader of Sơn La Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, in recent years, along with socio-economic development, the demand for water extraction and use in the province has increased, leading to an increase in the demand for wastewater discharge. Although there has not been a situation where polluted and depleted water resources need to be restored, but some water sources flowing through urban areas, large population are at risk of decline and pollution at some time of the year. Sơn La province proposed the government to amend the water resources law soon to comply with the practical situation and the provisions of the current law, strengthening the resources for TRIền management in the new situation. The focus is on resources for implementation, including funding, organizational apparatus, and implementation capacity, to carry out statistics and inventory of TRIền on a national scale, build a national TRIền data bank. Soon put into operation the system of monitoring activities of exploitation, use and discharge into water resources, supervising the operation of the inter-reservoir system, maintaining the minimum flow of hydroelectric reservoir by automated technology and online. Sơn La is maintaining and developing 235 safe agricultural and fishery supply chains, granting 183 food growing area code with an area of more than 4,700 hectares exported to the market of 14 countries in the world, including fastidious markets such as Australia, Korea, Europe, and USA. However, agricultural production often carries many risks and faces many challenges. Farmers, entrepreneurs, agricultural cooperatives in Sơn La expect the government to solve the problems. Besides the advantages and results achieved, agricultural production in Sơn La still faces many difficulties. The most obvious is that the consumption market and some key agricultural product prices are not really stable. The agricultural products of many cooperatives have not entered the supply chain. Currently, the most difficulty is consumption. The products of cooperatives are still difficult in terms of output, only sold to traders, so the price is not stable. We hope that the government and all levels of industry will support the output and consumption of products for farmers, Mr. Lo Văn Phương said. Sella is striving to develop clean agriculture, high-tech agriculture. This requires the construction of production chains. Close linkage of 6 houses include farmer, the local authority, entrepreneur, banker, scientist, and distributor. However, the forms of linkage in agricultural production are still loose and lack of constraints. Many limitations are remained, leading to the situation of farmers and cooperators having difficulties in finding scientists and mobilizing loans. Sella province has selected more than 220 agricultural, forestry and fishery items of 12 districts and cities to participate in the OCOP Vietnam Fruit and Product Festival in 2020. There are more than 70 OCOP products, including fresh agricultural products and processed agricultural products, beverage product with finished product from medicinal plant, made from cotton, fibers, wood, bamboo rattan, metal, ceramics, and textile. OCOP Vietnam Fruit and Product Festival 2022 will take place from 28th of May to the 1st of June. This is opportunity to connect information and introduce the customer about the typical agricultural products of the province. At the same time, create conditions to support, introduce and connect to help Sella farmers consume fruit products. Currently, Sella province has carefully prepared the condition ensuring the event takes place successfully. This is the end of Sella Real Estate newsletter in May 2022. Thank you for your attention. Please like and subscribe to update the latest information from SENVANGDATA-R&D. See you in the next Sella Real Estate newsletter and have a nice day.